everyone, this is your food delivery junkie coming at you with another video, and it's called Never Judge a Book by Its Cover. And as we go through this video, hopefully you will understand what the title means. Never judge a book by its cover. So with that, let's go ahead and get started.
Hello, I got to pick up for Marsha D.
We're having a little bit problem with one of the ingredients, but we already go to buy it. It's tofu, so it's gonna when she get here in like 3 minutes.
Okay.
And it's done.
Okay.
Got it?
Now, that is one of the issues that we as delivery drivers we might have during the day, and sometimes the customer doesn't know that we have this issue. Now, with this particular issue, they don't have one of the ingredients, so the other owner had to go get the ingredient, come back, complete the food, and then give it to me in order for me to deliver it to the customer. Now, the issue with that is that that's going to take another 10 to 20 minutes. A lot of times, the customer doesn't know that this is one of the issues that we have to deal with on a particular delivery.
Hello?
Hey, Marsha.
Yes.
Hey, this is Daniel, your dasher. I'm just calling to let you know that I'm here at the restaurant, just in case you was wondering. But they're still preparing the food, so it's gonna take a few more minutes for them to get it ready.
Oh yeah, no problem. No big hurry. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Bye.
And as you can see, if you call or contact the customer to let them know what's going on, that it's going to take a few extra minutes to get their order ready, they won't have too much of a problem. But what we do sometimes as delivery drivers, we won't call or we won't let them know that it's going to take a little bit more time. And once we get the food to them, now they kind of pissed off, kind of angry, not only with the delivery company that you're working for, but you as a driver also. So it's good to reach out to the customer and let them know, hey, it's going to take a little bit more time to get your order together. Another reason why sometimes the delivery driver doesn't get in contact with the customer is that if they're in a rush or whatever, sometimes they'll just cancel that order and go on to the next one. But I try not to do that, especially with good tipping customers. I don't have an issue with waiting 10, 15, 20 minutes on their food and getting out to them. But not all delivery drivers feel the same way.
If you don't mind, I want to take a picture of the camera. Okay, I'm explaining to you first.
Okay.
I'm a dasher too,
Uh-huh.
and I follow this guy from I think from Houston. But he's a Latin guy.
Uh-huh.
And he always talking about the cameras and all those things, but the only camera that he has is for from the windshield.
Uh-huh.
And you're the first one that I saw with the
body cam. Actually.
yes.
Okay.
So it's gonna just the picture is gonna be just the camera.
It's my YouTube channel. Check me
You
out.
got a one too?
Yep.
Now, the reason I started using a body cam was because there's a lot of things that goes on while you're out there delivering food to the customer. You have people trying to run you off the road. You have when you go up to the house, you have dogs coming out the door, and I'm talking about huge dogs. This one particular time, this dog came out the house. He was the size of a lion. Not only that, you have customers complaining that someone is taking their food. So this is to have a what's the word I'm looking for? This is to have evidence that, hey, I didn't take your food. I left it at the house. This is what happened. And also, when you go pick up deliveries from some of these restaurants, you have employees that don't know how to act, or they in a rush themselves, or they had a bad day, that type of stuff. So that's one of the main reasons why I decided to start using the body cam. It's just to protect myself. And if the platform gets in contact with me about something that I didn't do, well, guess what? I got a video uh, that will be able to prove my innocence.
How many apps do you do at the same?
How many what? I do all of them, but I don't run them at the same time. What I do is that as I'm waiting, I have them all running, and then whichever one is the better one or whatever, then I take that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I have them all running. I have Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. I have them all running at the same time. And then whoever has the one that I want, because you know none of them can knock you off the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Because even DoorDash, I got a 13% acceptance rate on DoorDash because they can't knock you off the platform. The only way they can knock you off the platform is you try to run orders from multiple apps at the same time. That's when they will look at kicking you off.
Now, what I mean by that, let me clarify it a little bit more, is that, well, they can always kick you off the platform, but they won't kick you off the platform for a low acceptance rate because you are considered an independent contractor. So you can have a 1% interest rate and you can still be on the platform. A lot of people get nervous when they see the acceptance rate go down, and they tend to take any type of order, whether it's a $2 order, $3 order, $4 for 20 miles. They'll still take that because they're concerned that they'll get kicked off the platform. So no, you won't get kicked off the platform because of a low acceptance rate. Matter of fact, to me, I think it's better if you have a low acceptance rate. That means you can take care of the customer better, and you would get bigger tips because you're showing that particular customer or those customers that you're actually concerned about your service to them. So let's not get caught up in the different things that these delivery apps have going on. Like for DoorDash, you have the Top Dasher. For Grubhub, you have different settings like Gold. Heck, I don't even remember now because I don't even try to reach those different levels because it's not about the level. You don't want to waste time and stay busy. What you want to do is make money. And the best way to make money off of these delivering apps is to be more selective of the orders that you take.
Tips.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with him, and he started ordered from $7, $8, and he told me, "Oh, it's a good one because it's 5, 6 miles." And I said, "No. That for me, that's not good for me."
No, it ain't good for me
So
either.
when there's one is a good one, I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
Then he received one $10, 3 miles, and I say like, "That's a good one."
Right.
We are in front of the store. $10, 3 miles. That's more than $2 for a mile.
Right.
It's a good one. Took it, and
Exactly.
he took it, and his rating started like going down and down, and he was scared. And I said like, "You want to see something? I'm gonna open mine." The instant that I open it, I received $20, 7 miles, and I said, "How the fuck do you do that?" And I said like, you gotta start in the right moment.
Yeah.
Now he makes a valid point there. The small orders are not always good to take, but one thing they left out was that if you do get, say, a $5 or $6 order, it's going 5 or 6 miles, but it's going to another area where there are a lot of restaurants. I will sometimes take that if it's taking me to another area that I want to be at this area, and it's taking me there. I would take that. For instance, if I'm up at Harker Heights, but I got an order that's taking me closer to the military base, I will take that order because I know I will make up for it when I get in that particular area because you have a lot of restaurants in that area also. And you will not always open up your app and get a $20 order. Okay, so that's not always true. And it's not always about when you start. A lot of times it's about you sitting there being patient, not taking everything that they're sending to you. That's where a lot of delivery drivers they fail at. They're not patient enough to wait for the good orders. So trust me, you're not going to always just happen to open up your app and boom, you get a $20 order. Sometimes you're going to have to sit there 10, 15 minutes before you get a $20 order, $25 order, or a $10 order going 2 miles or 1 mile, especially in this area. Now, if you're in a bigger city, you might have that issue. You might not have that issue. But here in Killeen, Corpus Cove, Temple, Yes, in order for you to make pretty good money on that particular delivery, you have to sit there and be patient.
About ready for me? No, I said you about ready?
Yeah,
Okay. How long y'all been in business?
September
September?
of last year.
Okay.
Getting in there.
Say again?
Getting in there.
In. Oh, okay.
Getting hang of it.
Uh-huh. So it's getting better now?
Yeah, it's getting
Okay.
better.
Is that the drink right there?
The soup.
Oh, soup? Okay. So what's the
Got
drink?
a drink?
Yeah, it's a drink on here.
The drink? Does it pay for the drink?
I don't know, but it just says.
No. That's why I said in the green.
Uh-huh.
We don't give the drink anymore. With
Oh.
the new, this is a new management.
Okay.
We don't give drink.
So no drink don't come? Okay.
Yeah.
So you as a delivery driver, always check the app to make sure if you have drinks. When I first started doing delivery, that's one of the things I used to do often is forget to drink. So if I'm already at the customer's house or wherever they're at, and I forgot they drink. So it taught me a good lesson to always check for drinks, make sure that you have them. Even when you go to McDonald's, now McDonald's, what they do is they put everything in the bag and they seal it up. So make sure you ask them too, hey, is a drink in here? That type of stuff, because sometimes they forget at McDonald's too. So make sure you check on those drinks. And the reason why I asked, was this a drink? Because I have picked up drinks that have fruit and different type of ingredients cut up in there. So yes, it looked like it was soup, but sometimes those are drinks. So again, check your drinks. Customers can get pretty upset with you when you don't have their drink.
Matter of fact, I have a hot bag and I have a cold bag for ice cream and milkshakes and all that. Huh? No. Because I want to separate. So I got a cold for like, for instance, if you had the drink with them right now, this will go in my hot bag. And I got my cold bag because I got, those solid that you can get out. Yeah, I have a cold bag just for cold stuff. Because just think about it. Why would I want my drink with my hot food and my drink hot too? No, come on. And my shake, and so I can take my time because people that order milkshakes and ice cream and all that, I got a cold cooler for that. So I can take my time. I ain't got to rush trying to get over there before the stuff melts.
But I want to tell you that it's the same thing that you don't mix it.
Huh?
In the Tambingua, you can use whatever is the cold for the hot and the hot for the cold.
No, you can't because I have a cooler. I have a special cooler for all the cold. I know you can put the cold stuff in the bag. I got that.
So you don't have
But I want it separated. I don't want to put.
I like your idea.
All right, what he was trying to say is that the particular bag that you might get from DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats, you can also use that for cold stuff. But the issue with that is that the bag only works as well as how cold or frozen the dessert or the ice cream is. So what I have done, I took a cooler and I went to Walmart and I bought those little packets, not packets, but those blocks that you can put into the freezer and freeze them up overnight. I have several of them, and I put them in the cooler. And I also have a like cup holder in there with the cooler, so I can set the milkshakes and everything in there. They won't fall over or anything like that. So while these other delivery drivers are running around here having accidents and wasting the milkshake or the sodas in their vehicles and all that type of stuff, well, I have everything separated in that cooler. And the other thing too is that I might have to go to Outback and get some hot food. I might have to go over to Dairy Queen and get ice cream, blizzards, whatever. And so now that stuff is separated. One thing I don't like is when I pick up food from these restaurants and they put the cold drink inside with the hot food. I do not like that. So I'm sure that my customers don't like that either. So it's just best for me to, I thought it was just best for me to go ahead and build this cooler. That way I can take my time. There's no rush. I can get to the person's house. Their stuff is still frozen. Their stuff is still ice cold. And trust me, they love it. They love it.
I want to sell it just like I carry these stickers. I put stickers on there.
Oh,
That's me.
That's the way you.
That's how I do. Yeah, that's how I deliver my food. I've been doing this a long time. So I have a separate hot bag for all the hot food. So like if I got to go now and I got to go to Dairy Queen, all right, and I'm getting blizzards and ice cream and all that, well I got my cold cooler to put that in.
That cold in there.
They put the cold in, and now I don't have to rush around trying to get to them before their stuff melt because I'm keeping it cool.
That's
Not just sitting in the vehicle. It's actually in a cooler, and that's all it's for.
That is probably gonna be a good partner.
I want to thank everyone for watching. Hopefully you learned something on this video. My intent is to show videos that will, sometimes before the show what we go through as delivery drivers, show you what the customers go through, show you what the employees go through. That's my intent. So hopefully you got something from this. So until next time, peace.